Sam's effort tonight?
I thought there were some really good things. I thought the throw to Terrace, they went to cover two, found the middle read. It was awesome. I thought some of the plays he made on third down were great. Good to see him making some plays with his feet. Wasn't happy with the ball that they called an incomplete. That's not what we need. We're in field goal range, so I think he needed to get out there and play. I think he moved the ball again. It's just some of those second and ones and third and ones, fourth and ones. We didn't execute. Some of those we called. We wanted to see, hey, can we put the ball in his hands on fourth and one? Instead of line. We wanted to give him that situation. Wanted to give him the 3rd and 16. I think in a regular season game we would probably check the ball down there and kick field goals, but we wanted to put him in some situations, and I think he came out of it. But at the end of the day, he took us down in the 2-minute at the end of the half, and it was a heck of a ball to Robbie. So, like everyone else, there'll be some good, some bad. We'll go back, watch the tape. He'll grow from it, But I thought overall good effort.
Take away from Joey and Ryan's day today?
Obviously Ryan, literally just flew in yesterday, brought a pair of cleats. Came here today, walked around, looked at the field. First time on our turf, first time with a new snapper holder. So to go out there and make a 52-yarder start, I think that was obviously encouraging. So that's one of the reasons why we made the move to bring him in, see what he can do, and we got a good starting picture from him. And obviously Joey, unfortunately missed the kick wide right, but did kick the ball off well. So. Like all of our players, we're rooting for them all, and we'll go back, watch the tape, see what happened, try to keep it consistent in terms of the snappers and holders with the guys, so that we could have a good picture and to compare.
A couple different guys went up to Joey on the sideline and were kind of comforting him, and Shaq Thompson pulled him aside and said, whatever he said to him, but something positive. What does that say about the kind of player he is on your team, and what do you say to him after a night like tonight?
Yeah, he's a wonderful person, and he's worked really hard, and he's made a lot of kicks, and he's done a lot of good things, and he's just in one of those places right now where he's just, he's struggling, right? When you struggle at a lot of other positions, people don't know it. When you struggle at that position, unfortunately, it's magnified. So, but, he's been a brother to these guys. He's worked with these guys, and so they want to see him succeed. So, it's the power of the locker room. It's, the brotherhood that you're hoping to try to create, and so Joey's an unbelievable person, and he hasn't shied away from any of this. He's trying to work his way through it. He's out there kicking extra, doing extra, trying to just mechanically get himself to where he wants to be.
How good and important was it for you guys to come out and get the win today?
Obviously we wanted to win, but I think more importantly, just how we win, take the ball away 3 times, to not turn the ball over. We started the first game off 3 weeks ago with 10 penalties or 13 penalties, whatever it was. I think we had 3 tonight. Still, nothing's perfect. We have a lot of work to do, but I thought it was relatively clean. Especially not having Christian out there. It's encouraging in terms of some of the things that we did. Defensively, it really encouraged. I know that's a good football team. They played a lot of their offensive linemen. Some of their tight ends, some of the receivers. So they would face some good players out there. And, I think our defense is playing fast and hard. And so encouraged by a lot of things, but also knowing that a lot of things are, you can't mask the bad things just because you won the game.
Matt, when will you make a decision on the kick?
Not sure the timetable. And that, that's honestly, I think this is, we brought Ryan in knowing that, hey, we have a couple days until the cuts to make a decision about him. And so, I'll get with Scott probably tomorrow morning, and we'll see where we are at every position, and take the next couple of days to try to be thorough in our decisions.
Matt, it seemed like you started off giving them equal opportunities to kick, and then you kind of did more for Ryan, and you always went back to Joey at the end. But was there just to see more of Ryan, or what was the thinking behind it?
We went into it with hey, we were gonna let Ryan kick off and then kick the first one, let Joey, depending on where it was, kick the second one, and then let Ryan kick most of the rest of the night. And, obviously we had some field goal attempts and some touchdowns, so we had a chance to let the guys kick a lot, so I wasn't sure how many we'd have. So I just wanted to make sure I'd at least see each of them kick once, right? And so it's just kind of the way the night played out.
I know you kind of felt fortunate when you got the 2-minute opportunity with Sam. How do you feel like, number one, he executed it, but number two, how good is that for him to get that in a game situation?
Yeah, I think the situational football, the third downs, the red zone, the 2-minute. We got all of those things today with the ones. Some things we did well, some things we didn't do well. I think we executed on that drive. I can't, I think it was a 4th and 3. We hit DJ, so we executed the 4th down. So I mean, we just want to put him in all those situations, right? And he's played a lot of football, just trying to get him. And when I say him, that's Sam, but everyone else, just trying to get them to play within our system and trust the play calls Joe makes and trust the process we have and just stay within themselves. So guys are going to make mistakes. We're going to correct them and just keep trying to be a better football team each week.
You said all preseason, Sam doesn't have to be a leader. You got a lot of those. You just want him to focus on being a quarterback. What did you see tonight that kind of supported that?
Yeah, and I'm going to make sure I say that because some of the coaches have asked me what I want him to do is I don't want him to focus on being a leader. I think his leadership will emerge with his work ethic, and I think you're starting to see a guy that has some leadership that emerges, and he's not maybe going to get the guys up and give a speech, the rah-rah speech guy, but he is a guy he's starting to demand accountability from guys, and guys play for him because, he doesn't make excuses, so I think, I believe in like true leadership. I don't believe in convenient leadership. There's a lot of convenient leaders out there that, say the right things at the big moments, but they don't live that way and do that. I think if you live a life of doing the right things and people want to hear what you have to say. And Sam is, I think he's emerging and developing in that way. But the most important thing is be the first guy in the building, the last guy to leave, work hard. And really we're lucky we have 3 quarterbacks who are like that. And so that's the culture in that room, which is awesome.
Did you like what you saw from PJ and Will, and do you think that PJ will stay at that number 2 position?
Yep, not ready to say that yet. I thought PJ was really good when he was in there. Made the big throw to Tommy. Made the big throw on the sideline to David. Made the over route to Shy. I think he put a lot of balls in guys' hands. They didn't necessarily make the play that we would like, but I thought he was good. Took us down and scored. And then I thought Will was excellent as well. Will made some plays with his feet. I'm really happy to see that from Will. He went out there and had a lot of the guys that are 2s and 3s with him and still found a way to move the team. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about moving the team. So as I've said all along, I feel really good about these 2 guys. So we have tough decisions obviously to make over the next couple of days. We'll start really early tomorrow morning as a staff and as a personnel staff. But just happy for these guys that they went out and played well.
This will be the last question.
Oh, do you have to Shy?
You know what? I don't. I just saw his father as I was walking in here. I don't know exactly where that's at. It didn't sound like it was like, here, but it sounded like it was significant. So we'll see. We'll see what the extent is. I hate to say something and have it not be right when they go look at it. So I'm happy to answer that other one if you want me to.